over and over again how I get and how I don't be donating. But my thing is that it's like I have donated. Not only have I donated a lot of money, but it's just like, first of all, that's the thing nowadays with you motherfuckers. Like, it's like, first, let's say if somebody donate, right? People be like, oh, they just doing that shit for taxes, blah, blah, blah. People constantly say that when artists do that. So let me tell you something, right? I really hate how people say that I don't be donating and shit. But let me tell you something. When I gave birth and everything, I was getting crazy offers for my first comeback shows. Like, my first comeback show after I gave birth. People was offering me about $500, $600, so much money, which, you know, was a lot around when I gave birth. And the crazy shit is that my first show, I actually did it for free. I did it for free for Global Citizen, which Global Citizen do these huge concerts, and a lot of people donate to that concert, and they donate that money through all over the world. And I did it for free. But I didn't fucking go on Instagram and say, yeah, I did my first concert for free, so this and that donation. I don't do that, because I don't do shit for people to be like, oh, she did this, she did that. And it's so sad that it's like, I feel like nowadays, now when I donate or when I do something good, now I gotta brag about it, because it's like, I don't do it for the braggings. I do it because I fucking feel like it. Like, I do it because I know God sees that shit. That's why I'm highly blessed. And another thing, right? So that's one. When Puerto Rico had that that hurricane, the strip club that I used to work with, Lust, like, me and Lust partner with each other, and we got so many food collected. Actually, me, Fat Joe, and Lust, we partner up with each other, and we got so much food collected, and we had a plane take all that food to the hurricane. And I didn't sit here and I was fucking bragging my life about it, and because I didn't have to. There was this prison reform. I donated so much money to prison reform, and for Super Bowl, and I actually performed, and I think I didn't even got paid to perform to raise awareness for prison reform. On top of that, on Super Bowl, I went to a hospital, and guess what? I went to a hospital and I saw all these beautiful kids, Yo, let me tell y'all something, right? And this is why I really need free healthcare, because there's a lot of kids that are suffering from cancers, they are suffering for tumors, and it's like there's a lot of hospitals that they could only do so much for these children. But and I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later. And it's like, so I went to this hospital and everything, and I did a meet and greet, and it's like, I didn't got on my social media to brag about it, because when I do nice things, I don't gotta brag about it. So it's just sad when it's like I be doing these things, and I don't do these things for fucking recognition. I do it because I feel like it, but because I don't be bragging like a lot of these artists, like, yeah, Cardi donated this, Cardi donated that, then people say that I don't be doing shit for nobody. Like, get the fuck out of here. I went to Brooklyn, and I handed out codes. I literally landed and went straight to Brooklyn, handed out codes. Didn't have to put that shit on my fucking Instagram neither. So stop it. And then on top of that, like, I just did so much shit. And it's like, just like, y'all really need to stop with that shit. It's so sad now. So now every single time that I do something nice, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to brag about it on social media and watch how people going to still say, oh, you only do it for bragging rights. Like, ugh, get the fuck out of here. But on some other shit, me and Offset, we are working on something very, very special. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you about Offset, right? I know y'all probably don't see this, but Offset every year for women with breast. So Offset, right? He always do something every year to raise awareness for cancer, because if y'all don't know, his grandmother died from cancer, and he always tells me how, you know, when she had cancer, he didn't he didn't have much money. Like, he didn't have practically money at all. Like, his career just practically, there was, trying to start a career, they didn't have much money. And you know what I'm saying? Like, the government, they don't really fund a lot of money. That's why healthcare is so important. Healthcare is so important. That's why, like, I hope that our next president really take free healthcare very seriously, like Obama did. And so this year, me, Offset, and his mom, we're trying to work on something so we could raise a lot of money. And what I'm trying to raise a certain amount of money, and the money that I'm not gonna say me and Offset, we're trying to raise a certain type of money, and the money that we raise, we're going to match it. So not only, like, our goal is to make a certain amount of money, me and Offset are gonna put some money to it so we can match it and put it for a cancer association. I never had nobody that I never had nobody in my family that passed away from cancer. Like, my grandmother passed away from diabetes, but like, when Offset always, when he talks a lot about his grandmother, and like, when he talks about it, like, it's like you could feel his pain, you could feel like his concerns. Like, it's really his passion. And it's like, I want to, like, be a part of my man passion and his mother's passion. Like, their passion is really raising awareness, raising money for women with cancer. And I just cannot wait for this project that we're doing. It's just so beautiful. Nah, like, seriously, like, it's just like, it's really beautiful. Like, I love being with my husband. Like, I love that part that he has such a passion in raising awareness